It's noisy outside, isn't it? Fucking crazy people. Hello. Setting myself up here. Energy pyramids. Hold a crystal in my hand. High energy systems. Get the orgone under. Get the orgone near. Okay. Yeah. This one's for me. And I'm going to act like a teacher and see how much I know on red light therapy. Sunrise and sunset sun. Very powerful. We know the sun is a wonderful thing. That's why we write books on it. We go out in the sun a lot. And there's many magical things to do with sun that we love. Many magical things. And there's different types of things. We know the sun does different things at different times. One of the best ones, for me, sunrise, sunset, sun. Love sunrise. Red light therapy. It's a massive, massive high. Massive energy systems go and blast off. Sun gazing too, any time of the day, is also massive energy systems blast off. But I'm talking about sunrise, sunset, sun, even under cloud cover. It's much power there. Real fucking power. If you spend 15 minutes at the right time, even only 10-15 minutes at the right time of a red light therapy will give you high energy systems, will improve your vibration from whatever level you're vibrating. For the masses, it will help a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. For us guys, a lot better. You get a lot more out of it. A lot more energy. A lot more purity. It's much like fasting. It's a very deep thing. So, two main reasons. By the way, guys, you should also know your sunrise and sunset times. You know, if you're into health, and we know that red light therapy, the sunrise, sunset, sun is predominantly visible red and also invisible too, infrared. So the red frequencies of light is the most powerful. You should know your sunrise and sunset times. You can go and Google it, and it's always changing by a couple of minutes every day, isn't it? So mine is just gone, and now the infrared, invisibles. It's going to get dark now. Still light out there, it's going to get dark, but now the invisible stuff's going to kick in. So there's still medicine, like 2 hours at least after the sun goes down. The infrareds are kicking around, and the infrareds go through windows too, although if you opened your window it'd be even more effective. Or you're outside, holy shit, crazy. So let's get to the point. Two main reasons. I don't want to go all over the place because you know what I'm like. I'm hard to contain. One of my not so cool specialties is talk too much. And knowledge drop and give out so much free information. It's fucking crazy shit. And sometimes I'm sure it's hard to understand what most I'm saying. So yeah, I try and I'll try and contain it and say it in an efficient manner. The top two reasons. Hello again. The top two reasons, actual fucking reasons why red light therapy, sunrise, sunset, sun is the magic. It's the absolute shit. Number one. Red light, visible red light, and infrared invisible contained in the sunrise, sunset, sun, up to an hour during the official sunrise, sunset time, an hour after, depending on which one it is, even 2 hours before, 2 hours after. What it does, the red frequency of light, the red is a long wavelength. You know the colours of the rainbow and the sun. We've got the red, like the chakra colours. We've got the red. The sun has got all prism of light. There's different wavelengths, right? There's the red at the base, then you go up the chakra system, you've got the orange, that's also in the sun, then you've got the yellow. So colours of the rainbow too. Look what I'm doing, guys, holy shit. Red, orange, yellow, just like the chakra system, green, blue, purple. That's the colours of the rainbow. And the colours of the rainbow are in the order of the chakra system. What a fucking coincidence. What geniuses the yogis were, huh? So that's actually true. The yogis were right, the chakra system. Obviously the yogis were looking inside and they could see the chakra colours. That's how they knew the chakra colours. They must have had those experiences. I mean, Wim Hof has had those experiences. It's not impossible to do. So yeah, the longest wavelength of light is the red, and each wavelength length gets shorter in the colours of the rainbow and the colours of the chakras too, isn't it? And it's very crazy, very deep when you go into it. So red is, moral of the story, red is the long, keep track, Harry. Stay on point, Harry, don't get lost. Okay, red is the frequency colour of the sunrise, sunset, sun. Look, it might not look red all the time, but rest assured, sunrise, sunset, sun is mainly red. That's why the sun gives you clues sometimes, and it goes pink, doesn't it? At sunrise, sunset time. But trust me, it's all red. It's all visible red. There's hardly any blue in the sky. There's hardly any purple in the sky. There's not much green. There's not much yellow, and there's not much orange, but there's a fuckload of red. And red is a power colour, and it's a long frequency of light. And what does red do? Every single colour does a little different thing in human avatar. And they're all good. They all do. That's why chromotherapy are legit, color therapy is powerful, you know, all this stuff. But what red does, as the longest wavelength of light, is red penetrates deeper into the body. So it penetrates deeper into the body. And, so not just the surface, like a blue, midday high blue, and midday purple doesn't penetrate deep. So the red penetrates deep into the body, which is good, but what's it doing? Number one main mechanism why red light therapy, sunrise, sunset sun is fucking amazing is because it lights up the mitochondria, right? The mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell. You've got trillions of cells inside your body, depending on who you believe, and there's loads. Then each of your trillion cells has 3 to 10,000 mitochondria in it. The reason why they have mitochondria is just energy. It's your energy systems. It's how you produce ATP, oxygen, yada, yada, yada. So you want your mitochondria to work at an efficient level. And a root cause of all diseases, if you go to a very microscopic, very small level, is mitochondrial. You affect the mitochondria, you give the system energy, you boost up the mitochondria, you will be free from disease. You will have lots of energy, you'll talk fast, you'll become the best version of yourself, you'll be healthy, you won't have to worry about diseases. You tackle the mitochondria. Well, red light therapy, sunrise, sunset, sun, does tackle the mitochondria. It lights the fuck up. Because the mitochondria has something, a photoreceptor, which is just a way of saying something that responds to light. Inside the mitochondria is a photoreceptor called cytochrome C oxidase, and that responds to red frequency of light. So when the red frequency of light hits the cytochrome C oxidase in the mitochondria, what happens is the light hits the cytochrome C oxidase, this displaces nitric oxide out of the mitochondria and brings in oxygen into the mitochondria via cytochrome C oxidase. Right? So the red light, simple way, red light therapy comes in, gives oxygen to the mitochondria, pushes nitric oxide out, which is another good thing. The nitric oxide, which shouldn't be too much in the mitochondria, it needs to be in the blood cells, the blood vessels dilate them to make you relax and slow breathe. So nitric oxide gets pushed out by red light therapy, and the cytochrome C oxidase takes oxygen to the mitochondria. Now that the mitochondria has got loads of oxygen, and now all of a sudden you've got loads of energy. That's why red light therapy gives you loads of energy. That's why if you're fasting and go out at sunrise, sunset, sun, it'll push you into detox quicker, push you into energy systems, because it lights up the mitochondria. Real simple. Everything is mitochondria. Your liver has mitochondria. All your organs have mitochondria. Your muscles have mitochondria. Everything has mitochondria. Your eyes, your ears, everything has mitochondria. Your brain has mitochondria. It all is fueled by mitochondria. So when you light mitochondria the fuck up with red light therapy, there's other ways too. It really enhances the thing. You get a lot of energy out of it, and that's one of the main reasons why red light therapy machines are massive. They're always going to be massive because red light is a very powerful healing color of light, and red light machines mimic the sun in a very concentrated fashion. So I also recommend people, if they want to, supplement or use if they're busy, whatever. And I sunrise and sunset sun. I've also got a red light machine getting structured. I'm structuring my aged urine and my distilled water under red light machine. I use it too when it rains and I can't go out at sunrise, sunset, sun. So I advise people too. I'm definitely one for buying stuff, and it's cheap ones too. You can buy a red light machine. Very cool because it mimics the sunrise, sunset, sun. So number one, there's trillions of cells in your body, and each of your trillion cells in your body has 3 to 10,000 mitochondria, and red light therapy lights the fuck out of the mitochondria. And to recap a little bit, we said that red frequencies light from sunrise, sunset, sun go deep into the human avatar. They're the longest wavelength of light. So the blue is shallow. The sun in the midday sun is shallow, but the red light goes deep. That means the mitochondria at each level of, like, say, this mitochondria at the skin, and a bit deeper and a bit deeper, and the organs, like the liver is a bit deeper, and the colon's a bit deeper. Well, the red light penetrates through everything. The red light is deep. It doesn't just penetrate the surface of the skin, it goes right in there. What it means when it penetrates deep is every single layer of mitochondria of say an organ gets hit. If that makes any sense? So by penetrating deep into something that's a good thing, the mitochondria, every single level of inside your body internally. Think about what I'm saying there. That's actually powerful. You should meditate on that shit, what I just said there. People should meditate on that shit. It goes into the body deep. It's the deepest wavelength visible, and visible is the deepest. Red visible is the deepest wavelength of light out of the visible, but out of the invisible is deeper, so it makes it really, penetrates really deep. And like I said, meditate on that. Each level, when something penetrates deep and it's good for you and it lights up the mitochondria, each layer of the human avatar that's inside you gets hit. Each mitochondrial layer, and the mitochondria is all over the place. It's hard to fathom. Trillions of cells in your mind, 3 to 10,000 mitochondria in each trillions of your cells. In each of your cells, you've got trillions of that. That shit is hard to fathom. No wonder why it gives you so much energy. No wonder. Go and meditate on that, and I can't even fathom it. My mind's blown. I'm just explaining it logically too. I'm not even going there emotionally. Think about what I just said. Alright, that's number one. Mitochondrial light up. And by the way, it's not just me repeating information, it's things I read from books, things I wrote in my book, and experience too, and I'm listening to loads of podcasts. That's 100%. It lights up the mitochondria. When you tackle the mitochondria, which is the fuel, the powerhouse, you light that up with air therapy, you're going to get results. Red light therapy will give you results. That's number one. Number two, main mechanism why red light therapy works is because red light therapy has been found to structure water. Yes, water. You are made of water, if you believe the science, 70% of water. Your lymph is water. Interstitial, if you believe Dr. Morse's stuff, which I do, interstitial fluid is water. Your blood is water. Blood that becomes the urine is water. You're a water-based being. So, red light therapy, sunrise, sunset, sun, structures your water. Very cool. What does that mean? It means that your water becomes more electric and magnetic. That's what it means. It becomes more electric and magnetic. You're an electric being, so you want to have your water electrified. You also want your water to be magnetic, so that it can pull out the crap that shouldn't be in there. That's exactly what happens when your water, your blood, and all this blood, networks of water and blood within you get structured. Your water becomes, it becomes more negatively charged. It becomes more powerful. A magnet, a weaker magnet inside you, an unstructured water. The more unstructured your water, the more diseases you will have. Because it won't be effective at pulling out toxins, and magnetic won't be electric, because your body also not only needs electric, your body needs water that's electric and magnetic. Magnetic to pull out crap that shouldn't be in there, right? But your body should also be electric. Your blood and water should be electric. Why? Because you're an electric being. You run electricity. Your nervous system is electricity. You're like a tree root. Your lungs are everything's electric. You need high electric potential inside you to run that energy system, to run the production of it. And that's exactly what structured water does. When water gets really structured, and you drink structured water, you can feel the difference. Your breath slows down, you feel so much more energy. Oh, remember, if you're into urine therapy too, maybe some of you are, Asia urine is uber super structured water. Uber fucking super. That's the main fucking reason why it's so powerful. Yeah, that's the power of structured water. Well, when you go out and sunrise sun for even for 15 minutes at the right time, smack on that sunset hour, getting 10, 15 minutes, or even longer, try for an hour at sunrise, sunset, or both. Go crazy. Your water's going to structure. It's going to, big time, going to get into much more structured position. What does that mean? All the blood flowing around you now, all the liquids that are working in your favour, they're becoming more magnetic, electric, they're more negatively charged, there's more negative ions in them, they're becoming better at pulling out the crap, they're becoming more viscous. Water becomes thinner and smoother as it gets structured. What does that mean? The water becomes more proficient at converting into ATP. All the water around the fluid in the cells is now becoming, by virtue of being more structured from the red light therapy, becomes more thin. It becomes more thin, and we don't want cloggy, thick blood. That's the problem with diseases. And now we've got structured blood. The water, the blood becomes more structured. What does that mean? It becomes more thin, becomes less cloggy, more smooth flowing, and that means that the blood network circulation pipes are becoming more smooth and quick. They're not becoming stagnant and sticky. Stagnant and sticky causes disease. Stagnant, sticky blood. Well, now your blood's becoming smooth and very thin and magnetic and electric. Yeah, that's fucking amazing. My God, this is fucking amazing. This human body, it's fucking crazy powerful, isn't it? Look at that, structured water. Oh, another thing, structured water's in fruits. What does it mean? It's the water in fruits is distilled, but then the sunlight comes in and structures it. Your fresh urine is structured because because look, you go out in sunrise, sunset, sun. Your urine will become more structured because your blood is more structured. How amazing is that? You'll make more high quality fresh urine. And of course, the Asia urine Ubu super structures it. Oh, grounding structures it, gives you negative ions into the air. Anything negative ions you're getting in from the air, from beach, mountain, structures your own water, structure your own blood better, and also from the ground. So you're grounding, you're structuring your water. It's really key to high energy systems. I've really been thinking about this, my version of Deep, and structured water, structured internal systems, structured water, which we are probably mostly water, and all the blood being structured more and more, is the key reason that we are healthy and have so much energy. Once you nail the actual, how structured is your blood right now? How is it thick and clumpy? Fuck, you're in trouble, you're gonna get a heart attack, bro. Or is it really structured? And that's thin, smooth, viscous, flowing around so fucking easy. And then that thin, structured blood, as it gets structured by the sunrise, sunset, sun, becomes thinner and thinner and thinner. It increases the production of ATP. So now your ATP's on fire. The Krebs cycle, it's all perfect there. It's all thin. The blood can get into the thinnest layers of problem areas. You know, the problem areas people call arthritis, when like things get stuck. Was it uric acid crystals get stuck in the hand and shit? Well, the structured water, the structuring your own doing for your own blood from sunrise, sunset, sun is making the blood far thinner, so it can now start to remove all the crap that people are, walking around with walking sticks as 77-year-old out there. They're not their blood's not structured. That's the bottom. That's the reason why. Oh, how sad is that? Their blood's not structured. That's because they're not going out and doing the protocols that structure their blood. or even the aged urine. They don't even have to do that shit, and they can just drink uber super structured water and get the structured blood in that way. Get some awesome water. Quality water is just structured water. You know how to nail water's quality? How structured is it? There we go. Just nailed it for you. How do you know if water's quality? Tell me how structured it is. How does it feel? How structured? Alright, so that was it. Quick one. Kind of quick. The main mechanisms of actions for red light therapy is mitochondria light up. The fuck? And remember, so to recap as well, sunrise, sunset, sun is a very special red light frequency. Think about this. It's deep, man. It goes in and doesn't just sit at the surface like blue. And the green is a little deeper. And the green colour, and the yellow is a little deeper, and the orange is a little deeper, but the red is the deepest. And then the invisibles come at night time after sunset and before sunrise, even deeper than that. That means it goes in every layer. Oh, that means it goes in every layer of your body for the mitochondrial light up. Also, what I just said, second reason number 2, it structures the water. Well, you're a water-based being. Imagine how much blood and all the fluids, even lymph, that needs help too. How much fluid, interstitial fluid we've got, and blood we've got going in the body. Well, the red light therapy from the infrareds and the visible red from the sunrise, sunset, sun goes in past the skin to the surface, past the top of the liver, say, that comes into the gut and the colon, and keeps going, almost through the entire body. It goes quite deep, yeah. Depending on how fat you are, it goes quite deep. And then if you do naked, holy shit, you're covering all angles, isn't it? Like, that's why nudism works too. Sunrise, sunset, sun, and nudism. Recommend if you can take the cold. But yes, think about that. It goes in deep, and it structures the waters, guys. It structures your own blood, and there's blood there's blood everywhere at the surface of the skin, right? All around your body. That's why you take a pin and prick, you're gonna bleed. If I take a pin and pick here, I'm gonna bleed. If I take a pin in my tummy, I'm gonna bleed. Just a very small prick. So there's loads of blood at the surface of the skin, but there's blood at every single layer. So as it hits the red, the sunrise, sunset, sun, it works its way through every single layer of fluid, structuring your blood even more. Every single layer of blood gets structured by sunrise, sunset, and then you get super structured. Imagine being naked, or even just like, I don't know, your legs exposed in the sunrise, sunset, sun. Pretty amazing. Your blood gets structured very quickly. The longer you stay out with these protocols too, 20 minutes, half an hour, it's fucking amazing. So anyway, that was it. Conclusion. I hope you got some value from the video. I hope this was the point of this was to encourage you to understand, just experience it. You don't really need to understand all the shit I do. If you want to understand, it's cool if you watch and understand the science of it, but I only do it because I just want to encourage people to get out in sunrise, sunset, sun and know the times when it goes down, and to be out there and to do 15, 20 minutes a day and do what you can. If you can't buy a red light machine. Now there's no excuse. You can buy a cheap machine and you're done. You can be healthy, the benefits of light therapy, of which the sunrise, sunset, sun is natural red light therapy. How cool is that? Pretty amazing. Health hacks, something I've been doing daily since I wrote the second book, non-stop my life. I never miss sunrise, sunset, sun. Never. I wake up at sunrise. I live in line with nature, as much as I can within a poison environment. So now I wake up at sunrise, and my sunrise is always changing. So I'm always changing slightly every couple of minutes every day. I'm changing. So from January, which is the winter here, to the summer, the time I get up is varies by 3 hours or something. Now the sunrise sun is 20 past. Let me say 20 past 7. No, 5 past 7. 5 past 7 in the UK, sunrise sun. I should know that, Harry. And the sunset sun is 20 past 5 at the moment. It's always changing. So yeah. Alright, peace. And thanks very much for watching. Hope you got some value from the video. And have a lovely evening. Peace.